Hello friends, Laura Whitfield here, your independent Scentsy consultant with Laura's Aroma Retreat, and I am back. So I have been MIA for, probably about 2 weeks now. So we actually went to Tennessee to spend Thanksgiving with my in-laws. So we had planned this like a year ago that we were going to do this because of the way that my husband's schedule lined up. Like we know exactly how it's going to fall on his rotation, even several months out. So we had set this up a long time before. We spent 7 glorious days down in Tennessee with our family. And then of course, we got home Monday and it was, okay, get the kids back into their routine, get laundry done, get everything put away. So I am coming to you super late on my latest Scentsy Club haul. So one of the things that is in my Scentsy Club is my whiff box. This is November's whiff box. So like I said, super late. This has already passed us by, so I am sorry for that. But what I can tell you is that December's is available right now, and there is never a bad whiff box. So I'm going to share with you guys what is inside the whiff box. I do it through my Scentsy Club, and that is because, when you have X amount of dollars in your Scentsy Club, you get a half off product credit. And I always use it towards my whiff box. So inside the whiff box is a minimum of $30 to $35 worth of full product, like full-size product, plus extra samples inside. And I use my Scentsy Club because I pay $15 for the box. So without further ado, I'm going to unveil November's, which if you have checked anybody else's channel, you've probably already seen. But you do want to get your hands on December's though. December's is coming with this adorable, cute little gnome buddy clip, and he's scented in snow-kissed cranberry. So I cannot wait for that one to arrive. I will be here when that box comes in because we left and then my club order came the very next day. So thank God for my girlfriend, who was kind enough to come and haul in all my boxes while we were away. But so inside your whiff box, you always get a little paper craft. So the November one was Holiday Cheer. These are 3D tree gift boxes. So there's always some kind of craft inside the box, and it just says get started on your holiday gifting with these 3D tree gift boxes. Cut and fold and then tape or glue and you're done. So you can see here, you can cut out these little trees and they do turn into these really cutesy little gift boxes. So like in October we had pumpkin lanterns that were adorable. So my kids think that these are fun. I give them to the kids and they go ahead and they play with them, but it's just a nice little touch and it's something fun to do with the girls. So, all right, first thing out of my whiff box, they sent me a full load of laundry. So these are samples. This one is in our Amazon Rain line. So they sent me a sample of the laundry liquid and also the scent soft. And if you guys have not tried our laundry line, it is incredible. My girlfriend who I was talking about, who came in and brought all of my boxes. Part of the reason she was so excited to do that was because it was her party order. So she had hosted a party. She she had ordered our Laundry Love bundle, and she called me the night after she actually unboxed it and took it home because there was a lot of other stuff in there, saying, oh my God, my entire yard smells like Luna. So she was super excited about that. She's like, I'm hooked. I'm never going back. And I don't blame her because I love the lavender cotton. That's what we use here in my household, but I think I'll be probably changing it up to Jammy Time next month, but Amazon Rain is for sure a killer scent. So, our laundry line is fantastic. Next up out of my whiff box, this month we have, and I love it, you always get a ton of wax in these boxes, which is great. We have 3 full-sized bars of wax. We have a Best in Snow, and this one, I do have this one, I love this one. This is a lighter scent, so I would not consider this to be like a super strong scent. It's, got like a little hint of evergreen in there, just a little hint of mint. I like to melt this in my smaller spaces just because, like I said, it's not a super strong fragrance, but it is lovely. So like I put this in our like bathrooms, bedrooms, my living rooms. I tend to like powerhouse scents, but Best in Snow is just beautiful. I do like this especially in our bedroom. I'll be honest with you, because it's got that little fresh like eucalyptus kick in it. Next is the Jeweled Pomegranate. So this was our our scent of the month last month for November. So you automatically got it included in your whiff box. I'm through about half of my brick of this. I've been melting this on and off. So while this is a holiday scent, it doesn't really have like holiday spice in it. So it's really nice and light and fresh and just a little hint of fruity, a little hint of tart. It performs very well throughout the house. We really have been enjoying this Jeweled Pomegranate. Next one out of the box is Dancing Sugar Plums. So initially in my tester, like Dancing Sugar Plums, and I'm finding this on some of these bars, was a hard no for me. I'm like, oh God, that's so sweet. And I don't like super sweet scents. Like I like earthy, I like fresh, I like woodsy. I'm not like, I'll do a hint of bakery, but I don't like pure sugar. This originally smelled super sugary to me. It smells way better in the bar than it did in the tester. So there is that little hint of holiday spice in there, but you can smell the sweetness of the plum. I think I'm definitely going to melt that, and I think it's coming out of my hard no pile and into my let me see how it does in my warmer pile. Next piece out is a car bar in Snow Kissed Cranberry. And if you have not tried our car bars, these are fantastic. So both my husband and I have a car bar in ours. I have Blue Grotto and my husband has Mystery Man. And, you know, his commentary on it was he really loves the Scentsy car bars because they're not like super sickeningly strong. So, you know, if you buy, you know, some of those like cheaper ones from say like Target or Walmart or whatever, and you put them in the car and the car heats up, we really like smacks you in the face. And it can give you like a really bad headache or leave a nasty taste in your mouth. So we really do like our Scentsy car bars because they don't do that. You get in, there's a nice, you know, fragrance in your car, and then you don't have to like feel like you're eating it as you drive. So these are really great. I do want to try our car bar clips next to see how they perform attached to the vents during the winter time, since, you know, these are very much heat activated. So during the summertime, you know, the car gets warm, it heats it up, it disperses the fragrance, or at least that's what I found. So I want to switch ours over to car bar clips for the winter time because the heat is clearly not going to be coming from the outside, considering the fact that we're in the Chicagoland area. So I'm gonna make a tiny switch. Next up in here, and this is a sampler. A sample, they call it a wax cup, and this is the equivalent to roughly 1.5 to 2 cubes of wax, and this is in our new scent of the month, Arctic Kiss. I'm not gonna pop this guy open, but it's so good. So I've already unveiled that fragrance, and it's got like this fresh melon to it that is just to die for. It's so clean, it's so fresh. I know they're calling it Arctic Kiss. I don't feel like it's a holiday scent per se. It feels like it smells more springy to me, but I love it. So I, you know, very happy to have more of that at any point in time. And then the last thing that came in my whiff box, and I'm excited for this, is a Scentsy Soak in a winter berry apple tea. So this is one of our seasonal holiday scents. We also had a body bundle in Snow Kissed Cranberry. Unfortunately, that has sold out. I'm really glad that I got mine when I did because it's so good. But our Scentsy Soaks, if you have never tried them, are phenomenal. So these are like a beautiful combination of Epsom salts and moisturizers and just all kinds of things that make your skin feel so good. And, you know, like the Snow Kissed Cranberry is what we're using now. I mean, that stuff is red. It's red. But it doesn't stain your tub. It doesn't stain your towel when you get out. It doesn't stain your skin. It just dissolves nicely. So my girls absolutely love the Scentsy Soak. You know, it's like a deconstructed bath bomb, basically. And they think it's so fun that mom hands them a handful, and they like to, you know, mush it around in their hands and sprinkle it in their bath. And of course, mom loves it because, you know, who doesn't like to take a bath and come out smelling just phenomenal. So I am super excited for this Winterberry Apple Tea. I have not tried this one just yet. So I do love the fragrance. It's really good. The other thing about the Winterberry Apple Tea too, you can get it in a matching sugar scrub. You know, last I checked. So I was looking at our site last night, kind of, you know, working on ideas for my December Happy Mail. And I always like to send out like samples of our sugar scrubs or, you know, samples of our soaks in my Happy Mail. Just because they're so good, you got to try them. Okay, so we are going to move on to my wax haul from the Scentsy Club. So if you are new to my channel or you're new to Scentsy, and I mean, I'm going on about Scentsy Club and Scentsy Whiff Box, but if you guys are newer to watching my channel, Scentsy Club is a phenomenal program. It is a subscription service that has no contracts, no requirements. You know, you can put things into your club at any time. You can take them out at any time. My favorite part about it is the always get my bar perk. So this is like, if you have a favorite fragrance that you are in love with, you want to get it into your club. So you can set your subscription up. And I'm sorry, my nose is like super itchy today, and I have no idea why. But you can put it into your club. So if it gets discontinued, or if, you know, it's, you know, being retired, or the catalog goes out of season, you can put these bars into your club. They will continue to make them for you in the intervals that you want them in. So whether it be every month, every other month, or every 3 months, it's really entirely up to you. So you get to pick how frequently you want it. You get to pick, you know, when you want the club order sent. As well. And like I said, you're under no commitment whatsoever. So you can cancel it anytime. And I'll kind of tell you why that's a great thing right now. So, first thing out of my club, and I do get my cotton cleanups in my club, every month. So I will go through this bag in a month. I mean, there's 25 cotton cleanups in here. It's like $6 or something, but because it's in my club and I have more than $30 in my club order, I get 10% off all of my products too. So that's another huge bonus. So it's a way to get a discount every month without having to have a promo code, without having to, you know, jump through any hoops to get it. So it's an automatic 10% off once you hit the $30 mark or more. And then once you hit another dollar mark, you get a half off coupon. So I always use this, the half off coupon for my whiff box that I just showed you guys, because this has got $30 to $35 worth of full size product inside, and I paid $15 for it. So this alone is a steal for me. So well worth it. But let's go ahead and get to my wax haul. So my club is starting to grow. And I'm going to give you guys a little workaround. Okay, so if you've been following me at all, this is one of our holiday brick scents. So this is the salted caramel toffee, but it's in a bar size, standard bar size. And I probably have a brick somewhere behind me, but I'm not going to try to grab that. So if you wanted to try out any of our holiday bricks, but didn't want to commit to the full brick, you can put it in your Scentsy Club. You can hit, you know, make sure that the box is checked to process the order now. They'll send this out to you immediately. And then if you want, you can cancel it. So you can cancel your Scentsy Club outright. So that's a bit of a workaround for you guys. So I did put our 3 new holiday scents. I didn't include Pretty and Plaid or Snow Kissed Cranberry into my club because those are part of the standard catalog. But these 3, so the Crimson Berry Christmas, the Marshmallow Mint Cocoa, and the Salted Caramel Toffee, you could only get in the brick unless you put it into your club. So that was kind of the workaround. I have a couple bars of, I actually ordered 3 of each of these. So like my Grams, I'd sent her some samples, and she was 100% in love with the marshmallow mint cocoa. But you know, she's not going to go through a whole brick. She doesn't melt stuff every day. So I wanted to be able to send my gram some mail and surprise her with the standard size bar, because, you know, I gave her the samples and she was like, that's really good, but I don't want the whole brick. So my grams is going to be getting some mail here in a few days. So I got it 3 bars of the marshmallow mint cocoa. Because I want some for myself. So marshmallow mint cocoa. Then she was saying that my grandpa really liked the salted caramel toffee. Don't blame him. Definitely love this one. So grandpa's getting some presents too. And I will pare that back. So like I'm not going to need, you know, three bars of salted caramel toffee every month. So that's the nice part. Like I bumped it up this club subscription so that I could have gifts for Christmas. And then I'll scale it back a little so I can keep getting it, so that I don't ever actually completely run out of my favorite scents. But I wanted some of the standard size bars, like I said, for Christmas presents. So that's why I did it that way. And then also I did the same thing, 3 bars with the Crimson Berry Christmas, so that, you know, people who, you know, didn't want to, you know, wouldn't go through a whole brick, I could gift them some of our, you know, smaller size bars. Okay, so moving on to my personal favorites in the club. Not that those aren't my favorites, they are. Okay, so this one is Happy Holidays. And this is part of our 3-bar Let It Snow collection. So that comes with Berry Blessed, Feeling Pine, and then, of course, this Happy Holidays. This one is like a mix of Around the Campfire with Christmas pine. That's really what it comes down to. And I love campfire smells. And the woodsy and the earthy, and like you can just smell, it's smoky. It's so good. So it's like my 2 favorite things in one, which is campfire and pine. So like I wait all year so that I can start melting pine scents. But I didn't want to keep buying the 3-bar bundle just to get, you know, my favorite one out of the collection. Don't get me wrong, I like the other 2, but this guy is my favorite. So I put it into my club so that I could get just the 1 bar instead of having to buy the full set. So also when these sell out, I will continue to get this, which is great. Next one up is the NHL Fresh Ice. So this one is not sold out, but my husband loves it so much. And like the NHL and the NFL are by far like his 2 favorite bars. And this just has like a little hint of mint. It's nice, it's fresh, it's light, it's clean. It's a beautiful nasal cleanser in between some of the stronger, heavier scents. So I immediately put it into my club because we're melting a lot of this. So, you know, like I said, after you get to $30, you get a 10% discount. If I'm going to be buying this anyways, I might as well get a discount on it. And then if God forbid I log in one day and this has sold out, I don't have to worry because it's in my club. I don't have to listen to my husband cry and be like, well, why didn't you put it in there? Because trust me, folks, I'd be in trouble. Next one out of the box is our pumpkin tiramisu. So this one, pumpkin chai and bright cider life. So these 3 bars are from our gorgeous bundle from fall. And I loved all of them. Okay, I did love all of them, and I wanted a backup one. So, but like pumpkin chai, I really enjoyed this. It's got it's got some spice to it, but it's you know, a nice fragrance. I did already pare this back out of my club though, so like it's not gonna break my heart if I don't have it to melt it again. I just wanted a backup bar if I'm feeling spicy. The next one is the pumpkin tiramisu. Again, same thing. The pumpkin tiramisu is absolutely delightful. I really like it for being a bakery scent. It's not like super sugar bakery, which I'm grateful for. But again, it's one of those, you know, is it going to make me cry when it goes away? No, probably not. Because they're going to surprise me with something really good next year too. The one out of this collection that I don't want to go anywhere though is the Bright Cider Life. So this one is for sure, like the Happy Holidays, there's always a favorite in the bunch. This one is so good. It's like apples and caramel and a little bit of cinnamon. It's just so good. And I know that the description on this never said anything about caramel, but I'm telling you right now, it smells like a caramel apple. So like caramel apple craze, but not quite as sweet. It's just like a tone down of the caramel apple craze, and it's so good. I will melt this year round. I don't think it's 100% distinctly fall in my world. The next one, again, not distinctly fall for me, is around the campfire. So during my candle days, which I no longer do anymore because I have toddlers who like to climb things and it's not safe. Like candles are super not safe for kids. And even though I've been using Scentsy for 10 years, I had both in my home, and then, you know, kids, no more. So the only candle that I would ever really buy was the Woodwick fireside candle. Because the rest of them, never really struck my fancy. So the only candles that I ever used to buy was around the campfire. Or, well, fireside. But around the campfire is glorious. And it has officially replaced all of my candles, which is beautiful. Next up is the Mistress of Evil. So again, this was, are you starting to see a little bit of a theme here in my club? This was part of a 3-bar collection, the Disney Villains collection. It came with the Evil Queen, Ursula, and Maleficent. We did melt all of those. The Evil Queen was, you know, was really good. Ursula was, you know, Poor Unfortunate Souls was really just kind of a poor unfortunate fragrance. It hurt my feelings because I thought Ursula was going to be my favorite, but Maleficent ended up being our favorite one. So again, because I don't want to buy all 3 every single time, because sorry folks, I don't need any more Ursula in my home ever again. I just put the Mistress of Evil into my club, and then I didn't have to worry about it. So I just get the one that I wanted. Next out of the box is Walnut Raisin Muffin. And this is for sure so good. And I'm sorry, my camera is going in and out here because the sun is starting to set. Let me bump up my light here a little bit. Hang on one second. Let me actually turn that on. Because when I started this, it was actually still light out. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so Walnut Raisin Muffin. This was our scent of the month for October. And this is just so good. This is like, you know, mild spice family meets bakery meets woodsy. It's like a combo of all 3 of the families. And I know that I think it's probably in the bakery category, but my God, this is such a phenomenal bar. I actually melted my entire brick that I got as a consultant because, trust me, if I could buy this as a brick again, I absolutely would. But it was a one-time only consultant perk for our scent and warmer of the month. So into my club it goes because I can't have it in brick form anymore. Next one up. So this is the NFL Gridiron Rush. Again, this one, like I said, my husband really loved these 2 particular bars. This is got almost, it's like it's the hint of grass. It's very clean. It almost has kind of like a manly soap quality to it. I don't know. We just really love this one. This one is hard to describe, but like I said, I mean, the best thing I could equate it to is kind of like a man's bar of soap, but it's delightful. So again, this is a must-have in our home. We actually melted through all the Gridiron Rush that I had, and you know, he was asking for it the other day before we left, and he's like, oh, honey, where's my football one? And I'm like, we're out. He's like, well, what do you mean we're out? I said, we're out. We melted it all. It's not coming again until my club. So I'm going to need to make an adjustment on my club and make sure I'm getting 2 of these bars because he is for sure crazy for it. Next one up is 100 Acre Wood. So this one is just like a light lavender and cotton. It's almost, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's a laundry scent, because like when you think, you know, laundry scent, you're not thinking, like I almost expect to smell more with the laundry, but like this is just light. It's fluffy. It's, you know, very soothing, very calming. So I like to melt this one in the warmers in the bedrooms, especially at nighttime. It's just, it's really, really good. I'm going to see if I can get my camera to light up a little bit better. Okay. So I really enjoy this one. The kids really enjoy this one. The next one out of the box, and I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad because I'm going to take this out of my club. Or maybe I'll just order 6 bars of it and hoard it somewhere, is Welcome Summer. So I love this, you guys. It's so bright. It's so bright. It's so happy. It's so, like I said, it's so summery. It is just fantastic. But my husband, he hates it. He says it's too strong and it gives him a headache. So this one performs incredibly well. And again, I love my Welcome Summer, but he does not. So I want to make some room in my club for a couple of other things with our Bring Back My Bar collection, which will be a separate video piece. So I'm going to cherish this while I have it. But you guys, seriously, if you like bright, summery, like it's like a bright summer floral with a hint of, I don't know, it's not exactly citrus, but I want to say citrus because it's something sweet like that, but it's beautiful. Try it before it goes away because it will be going away. And then the last one out of my box is the bar that started it all, started the club, Dumbo's Circus Parade. So this is not a bar based on the description that I actually would have originally purchased for myself. So when I got my consultant starter kit, my little buddy up there was included in the kit for me. And the minute that me and the kids opened him, we were like, oh my God, we are in love. We are absolutely in love. This is for sure citrus. This is, I can't even think of the best way to describe this, but this is just, it's such a delightful scent. Like Dumbo is by far our go-to bar. I always have to have some on hand. So like if I let the girls go into my wax bucket and choose what we're going to melt for the day, they always pick Dumbo. Even my husband, who doesn't like, you know, strong, powerful scents. And I'll tell you, this one's a performer. Loves the Dumbo. And it doesn't give him a headache. So it's one of the stronger bars that I can melt that doesn't seem to affect him in any way. But Dumbo is so good. As a new consultant to Scentsy, when I originally discovered the club, I was like, we're going to melt Dumbo all the time. And I had like 6 bars in my club. So I still have a bit of a stash. So I've pared him down to 1. He might get bumped back up to 2 as my stash starts to dwindle. But for right now, I only need 1 of them because we went a little Dumbo overboard. But okay, so that is my club haul this month. Like I said, the Bring Back My Bars are available. That's going to be the next video that I come out with. And there are some really fantastic scents in there that I already, like, I knew a couple of them and I already put, like, I knew they were going into my club. So like I said, I was kind of reviewing some of these because my club is getting a little large now, to see what I could, you know, a couple of things that I didn't scale back nearly as much as I'm adding, but, you know, again, Scentsy Club is a really, really phenomenal program with that always get my bar perk with the 10% discount once you hit $30 or more. Once you hit, I think it's 60, pretty sure it's 60. Then you get the half off coupon. I highly recommend using it for our whiff box or like a laundry product or laundry line. You can do the laundry love bundle, which is normally 50 bucks. If you are already getting $60 worth of product from Scentsy Club, you can get it for 25. So I always get my laundry with a half off coupon because it is by far the best way to purchase it. So Scentsy Club is a fantastic way to do that without having to host a party or, you know, anything like that. So if you don't want to host a party every month, but you want a half off coupon every month, join Scentsy Club. It's awesome. So thank you very much for joining me. You guys can find me on Facebook at Laura's Aroma Retreat, or you can find me online at www.laurasaromaretreat.scentsy.us. So thank you very much. Have a great day, you guys. Bye-bye.